marriage happens much later. Certainly women have children much later. And what it's done, it's turned people's 20s into a different time to the sort of my age, 21, 22, when you felt desperate to get a career. And therefore, I don't think it is vital that the first thing they have to do at leaving university is go get a job. Now, I spent 11 years as the Chancellor of the University of York, and I must have done 3,000 handshakes a year, you know, your handfuls off in the air. And I used to, on a selective basis, ask people what they were going to do next. And what was interesting was what changed over that 10 years, because you went through a recession as well. What changed over that 10 years was, first of all, the increase in the numbers who went on to do further education, who went on to do MAs. Secondly, the numbers who still said, oh, I'm going to take a gap year, having probably had a gap year before. I don't mind that. Let them
well, you see, but you would say that because you're a wealthy man, and middle-class and wealthy people can afford to let their kids take a gap year. But why would you go to university and not expect to get a job at the end of it when you're going to rack up a 44 grand debt, because that's the debt you build up, plus 9 grand in tuition fees? Why would you go to university and think that you're there to read Shakespeare under a tree? You're there to...
Well, I got a child of 24, an adult child of 24, one of 23 and one of 20. And the answer to your question is the market for graduate employment is really ropey. And what's happening is employers are assuming that graduates are going to take any job, often unpaid, often for below minimum wage. My daughter's on a one-year graduate traineeship for £15,000. Would it not actually have been better? I mean, she's actually in an extremely interesting, vibrant, etc. company, and she's doing very well. But what would have been wrong with her taking more time, as in Germany, where the average age of getting a job? Look how interesting.
Afford to take more time.
Exactly. You know, I was moving on to that. But don't make it into a class.
My argument with her,
issue.
But it sort of is a class.